Hello. Today we're going to work on a quick, easy Christmas craft that makes the perfect Christmas gift and is relatively inexpensive, and you can make it in bulk so you have several of them to give out, and they pretty much go for anybody you'd like to give them to. So join me, won't you? Hi, welcome to another Mumsy video. I'm in a weird spot today, kind of by my front door, but it's because I need this bad boy, glue gun, today, and the plug-in is over here, so I can't exactly be where I normally am at the table. So you'll see a lot of junk behind me, but it's okay. So I promised you we were going to do a Christmas craft that makes the perfect gift. For just about anybody. You know how you have some of those co-workers that hand you a gift and you're not quite sure what to do, and so you'll have some on stock anyway if you do this craft. So let me show you what it is. Ta-da! Now, what's inside of these? Nuts, Hershey's Kisses, decorative. I've made these jars, they're actually quite large. I've made them for about, I'd say $15 max per jar. And I'm making a ton of them. You'll see in the next clip when I show you the next things that we're up to. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're in my kitchen here because that's where I started making these jars. I've got 6 of them here. So what I did was I went to the dollar store and I bought these jars. They're $1 each. They're pretty large. So if you wanted to make them a little smaller, I'd recommend it because I had to make 5 batches of the nuts that I'm going to talk a little bit about to fill these. And then I went to the bulk barn to buy nuts, and you should have seen the huge bags I had to buy to make this stuff. And then I also got the Hershey's Kisses to go on the top, because to fill these jars fully with nuts would be insane and very expensive. So the first thing we're going to do is we've got the jars. I'm going to link in the description and at the end of this video to the video I did last year around Christmas to make the roasted nuts. They have cayenne and honey in them, sea salt and sugar. They're fantastic. Yum, yum, yum. I made 5 batches of those to fit 10, I think I made 10 jars. Anyway, so that's the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a whole bunch of nuts. I recommend just running to the bulk barn to get all the nuts, and then you can also get the candies there too. And yeah, after they're cooled, we've washed the jars out, we put the nuts in, then put the wrapped candy in. I recommend it being wrapped only because then it doesn't meld with the nuts. I don't know. I mean, having a few chocolate chips in with the nuts would be really yummy anyway, but anyway, I did some regular Hershey's Kisses and some candy cane ones, which I found to be super yummy, and I admit I ate like 20 of them while I was filling these jars, which makes like this jar a little skimpy. Do you see? Not quite full, so I might have to do some rearranging to make it fit. But that is what's inside the jars. Then we're going to decorate them next. But if you are super not crafty and would like to do this gift, I saw some decorated jars at the dollar store, I think. Dollarama here in Canada. They just have like a Christmas type, like winter scene or something on them. You could do that and then you wouldn't even have to decorate them. But if you do, I recommend going to Michael's. There are like ribbon, Christmas ribbon. You can buy like a package of them. I'll show you in the next segment, the decorating segment. But basically, yeah, a package of Michael's ribbons would be perfect. You want them kind of simple because you have to be able to get them open. You could also print out the recipe and tape it on the back, the recipe for the nuts, if you want them to have that. I didn't this time. I think that I'm sending them to my family, so if they want the recipe, they can always look on my YouTube channel, or I'll send it to them in a text or something. It's very simple anyway, so yeah, stay tuned for the next. Okay, we're back here and we're surrounded by tons of jars of nuts and candy, and now we're gonna decorate them, make them pretty. So anyway, I went to Michael's, as I said, and I got this pack, $15, and it has Christmas ribbon, all different kinds in there. And then I bought 2 of these type things here. Notice the US price is $5, but the Canadian price is $7. What the heck? Anyway, I got a bunch of these. And so the nuts at the Bulk Barn, plus the candies that I had bought to do this, and the ingredients and everything, came to a whopping, I'd say, $115. And then $1 a jar, so that's another, I did 10, so $10. And then the crafts at Michael's, maybe, you know, $20, $30. It came out to around $15 a jar. But if you did smaller jars, they would still look really great. They would be really nice gifts to hand out to, you know, not so much teachers, because you can't bring nuts to school most places, but I know my cousins and relatives really like some chocolates or some nuts, so I include them in their gift packages. Also, you know, neighbors, the mailman, dance teachers. I figured that we could give those to the dance teachers as well. Things like that. They're just a nice kind of personalized gift that you can make for them. So what we're going to do now is actually decorate these jars. And like I said before, they need to be pretty simple. So really, all I'm going to do is just hot glue some ribbon, kind of measure, hot glue some ribbon around the jar. I find then the jars are reusable, right? If you can just kind of lightly glue on everything, especially with hot glue, it comes off. You can kind of pull it off and then you can wash them and use them again. So there we go, quick and easy. A little bit of green around there. And then I'm going to do another little strand and put a bow just around the center of the jar, sort of. And I'm not going to put too much glue on this jar because, as Dadsy said, my husband, he really wanted to use these jars as drink cups. He thought they were really cool to use as drink cups. So I'm not going to put too much glue on here, so that if we have any extras when we're done and we get to eat the nuts, then we can always kind of pull them off. So I bought these ribbons from Michael's, and they're actually just twist ties, which not long enough to go around the jar, but maybe you can see. Let's see if I can turn this way. I'm just going to kind of put it through that ribbon that I didn't glue on too tight. Anyway, I kind of just twisted these around as best as I could, and then kind of reorganize them. They're a little bit wired, so they can kind of twist. And there we go. Oops, there goes my ribbons. But there you go, you have a decorated jar. And you can hand it, you can put a little label on there, who it's to and from, or keep some by your door in case people come over and give you unexpected gifts. You can always just be like, oh, here you go, and look all special, right? Anyway, there we have it. There are 2 ready to go. Quick and easy, relatively cheap. I like it. So here's Marcy. Marcy the puppy, can you see her? She's trying to eat the ribbons. She tries to eat everything. Anyway, that is our new puppy. So, yay for new puppies. Maybe like for new puppies. Like for quick and easy, cheap ideas for Christmas. And comment, do you have a specific thing that everyone kind of expects of you at Christmas time to give? I know my kids are expecting pajamas, hand-sewed pajamas, so I've got to get on that. So this is a nice distraction, is to make these really fast, and then I have time to concentrate on sewing pajamas and things while they're in school. So like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell for more notifications. Hopefully I'll get a few more Christmas things up before the end of the year. And bye-bye for now.